Welcome to the Israel Aquarium in Jerusalem. Jerusalem doesn't have a sea, but Israel has 4 seas, and this is the 4 seas galleries. And we're starting with the Sea of Galilee, which everybody knows from the Bible. This is St. Peter's fish. Okay? The Bible tells us the story about St. Peter finding the amount that he had to pay the temple in Jerusalem. So maybe one of these fish contains a coin, which you can bring to the temple in Jerusalem maybe one day. And the next sea that we're going to see is the Sea of Reeds. The Sea of Reeds really reaches all the way to the Gulf of Aqaba, or Gulf of Elat, as we call it. This is the lionfish, and you can see the reef very characteristic of the Sea of Reeds. And this lionfish actually, through the Suez Canal, made its way to the Mediterranean Sea, which is the 3rd sea that we have in Israel. Here we have quite interesting fish that are similar to other animals and other elements. So we have the guitar fish, which you can see here, which looks a little bit like a guitar. Can't see it now. And we also have a peacock fish and other the parrot fish. Okay, so you can see these fish are named after other creatures or objects that are very similar. And the last sea that we're gonna see is the Dead Sea. But you would think that the Dead Sea has no animals, as Dead Sea. The name suggests dead, but it's not completely a Dead Sea. You can see there is a carp, the toothed carp, that lives in the Dead Sea. But frankly, it doesn't really live within the Dead Sea, but it lives in the water that is around the Dead Sea. It can tolerate the salty water up into levels of 14%, when other fish can only withstand, let's say, 3 or 4% of salt in the water. So it can live in salty waters, but not really in the Dead Sea. And this is the 4 Seas Gallery in the Israel Aquarium in Jerusalem.